Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis, and I'm here with my special guest,
Deja.
She is my niece who lives in Texas, and I am now in Las Vegas with her at my mom's house. We spent Christmas together, and today we're going to take a look at one of the gifts we opened. This is set number 40174. This is the 2-in-1 set. It's a chess set as well as a checkers set. It's 1,450 pieces, and we're going to crack it open right now. There are a ton of pieces here, and a lot of plates, 16 by 16 plates, all these bags of pieces, and a very nice unfolded manual in its own bag. Alright, so here we are back in the studio to take a closer look at set 40174. This is the Lego Chess and Checkers 2-in-1 set. Let's go ahead and take a look at these pieces and the chessboard. The manual is nice. It came in a plastic bag, so it was not bent, which is nice. Of course, it shows you how to build the board and the pieces, but in addition to that, it shows you how to set up your chessboard, which is helpful if you're new to the game. It also tells you how each of the parts, pawns, rooks, knights, bishops, kings, and queens, shows you what their moves are. So the king, represented by the red dot, can move in any direction, but only one space. The queen can move in any direction, as many spaces as she likes, so on and so forth. So that's kind of a helpful thing. There's also, of course, a parts inventory, and it shows that you can store your pieces underneath the panels, which is kind of a convenient way to keep things all together when it's not being used. And then on the back, it just shows you how to set up a checkerboard. The board itself is nicely done. On the top, we have the checkerboard pattern with 2x2 jumper plates all around in both black and white, with some 1x4 and 1x2 tiles to fill it out a bit more. It's made up of 4 16x16 base plates, each consisting of the 4x4 checker pattern, and those are held into place with these jumper plates, kind of like the modular buildings, and then this is intended for storage, so when you're not playing the game, you can put your pieces inside. In addition to that, the board comes apart into 2 sections. Again, like the modular buildings with these Technic pins and holes, so you can connect it easily, but when you are not using the game, you can store it all together, because in addition to it coming apart like that, they've included these 1x1 plates in green, and if you put those on the corners like so, then you can take the other section, stack it right on top, and it's a much smaller footprint that way. It's about the size of a shoebox roughly, rather than being a 32x32 giant thing that you've got to store. So that was kind of a clever design element. Another nice design element is the side sections of the board. These are made up of small plates, anywhere from 1 to 3 studs wide, and they make up this kind of red and black pattern on the one side with gold accents. And then we have on the opposing sides just the black and white accents on the gray, and then we have the blue and white accents with silver inset, which is just kind of a nice decorative element to the entire board. Another nice element of the board is these jumper plates that allow you to place the piece on to the stud, and that helps keep the parts from being knocked over if the chessboard gets bumped or even moved fairly significantly. And as you can see here, we can get all of the chess pieces as well as all of the checkers for each side in half the board. So the checkers are quite simple. They're each made up of just 2 pieces. There's a 2x2 round tile and a 2x2 round plate, and they are both in red and blue. And as I say, it's a very simple build. Just stack one on top of the other, and you have your red and blue checkers. And here we have the pieces in their respective colors, both white and black. The white is accented, as you can see, with silver and blue, the black with dark red or almost a maroon and gold. So that is the pawn, And we have the rook, bishop, knight. Trying to show you the horse head angle. And then we have the queen and king. The set included the very rare brick separator, which is quite helpful when you realize that you have made a mistake in the decorative pattern on the side of the checkerboard. Alright, here we are, set 40174, the Lego chess set. We have our rooks, bishops, knights, pawns, kings, and queens. What do you think, Deja?
It's nice. It's practical. I like this so you can't cheat. And then, because like you can't move it, and the storage things are pretty cool. And the design on the sides.
Yeah, the build was kind of repetitive, but it's effective when it's all done. Thanks for watching. This has been Christian and
Deja
with Brick Life Crisis. Until next time, bye for now.